showing off the state of the chat application at the end of the second week. Um, Basically, from Tuesday, the major changes I made were to make the AI a little bit more specific, just tune it a little bit better, using some of the information that we learned in lectures for Gauntlet. Uh, I also incorporated way better test data than the Faker.js data that existed. I used GPT and Claude to create realistic personas for Alice, Bob, Charlie, and Diana, and create just much better conversation. And honestly, I think the AI has had a better time sort of understanding the context of the conversation now that I fixed it. So you can come up to the assistant, ask it any question about the context of the chat. You can say, who here has read 1984? It's probably going to pick up on something in the book club. Yeah, so it finds that Charlie and Bob both read 1984. You can come down to the sources and click, and it'll find the specific location where Bob says that he's talking about 1984. Oh, and here's Charlie's comment. You can go and ask something else. Maybe we could say, who here would be a good, quiet study partner? So this is, yeah, I suppose maybe a more abstract question, like it's not searching for 1984, but it's trying to understand, like, yeah, here it understands that Charlie is a good, quiet study partner, and it pulls that sort of from the fact that Charlie said that he liked to visit the historic library. Quiet mornings are perfect for that. Other testing, we could say, maybe what would Alice say if I asked her to go skiing? Which is sort of like an avatar type question, but I actually like this sort of chatbot kind of situation better than sort of just filling up the entire chat room with a bunch of bot messages. Yeah, so here it sort of like analyzes sort of like Alice's personality from a lot of the messages. She's a very like methodical and no nonsense person. Yeah, and it's here that she picked up on that she prefers activities with minimal logistical hassle. So skiing, maybe not so much, and the sort of source it pulls for that is travel shouldn't involve unnecessary complications. So yeah, I think this is a pretty neat, I guess, way to use AI in a system like this. You could imagine sort of like joining on to a new company and just being like dumped into the group Slack or something. And you can use this as try and like find other coworkers that are like you, or maybe if you join a Discord or something, you can use this to sort of like very quickly go through and figure out other people in the chat that like share your interests. So yeah, this was pretty cool. I liked learning about this AI stuff. Had a great time understanding some of the math behind it, and excited to move forward and see what we can build next week.